And now we're going to shift, close with a couple practices, but I will always say to you that everything is an invitation. So take care of yourself. Only do what feels comfortable, appropriate, and safe in this moment, because that may change depending on the moment. Observing is great. If you have a physical or mental or other condition affecting your health or well-being, check with your service provider first and ask if guided meditation or breath practice like we'll be doing next is a good choice for you right now. And if you're doing something, if you're joining in with me and it doesn't feel okay, please stop, take a break, reach out for help if needed. And the practices that we will be doing next are really go-to practices in the moment when feeling overwhelmed or not okay. So let's begin. First practice is called goalpost arms. I'm going to move away a little bit. Bring your arms out straight. Bend them at a 90-degree angle if that's an okay thing for you to do. My fingertips are pointed towards the ceiling now. And we're going to connect our breath with some movement, because this is a great way to relax the muscles, to just allow the breath without really thinking about how we're breathing, just noticing. So if this feels okay to you, I'm going to move my arms together on an inhale and open them on an exhale. Repeat this 4 to 5 times, but do it at your own pace as I tell you a little bit more about this. I'm inhaling as I come in, exhaling as I open up. And when my arms are out to the side, it's really allowing the diaphragm to move and the accessory muscles that help the diaphragm. Breath in, out, opening the chest like that really can free the breath. So I'll do a couple more times. Again, your own pace. You don't need to be moving with me. And you may even want to reverse so that you take a breath in, get the arms out, and exhale on the way in. See how that feels. Inhaling as I opened up and exhaling as I come in. Letting that go and just notice. Notice if you feel the same, any different from when we began. Always check in, see where you're at. One more practice. We're going to do 5-finger breathing. We're looking at the brain here, just because this is a practice that is really going to help to free up RAM in the dorsolateral frontal cortex of the brain. That's a thinking, planning, working memory area of the brain. And when we feel like we're in the squirrel cage, monkey brain, spin, 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 it takes up a lot of RAM. And it's why it can be hard to remember things when we're feeling stressed. So 5-finger breathing can just be a go-to practice to shift, to reboot the brain and therefore body. But also, if we are not feeling okay, we can't get our breath, and trying to take a deep breath makes us feel anxious. You can use either hand. I'm left-handed, so I'm going to use the index finger of my left hand, but you can go either way. I'm going to bring that index finger to the outside at the bottom of my little finger. And as I inhale, I'm going to trace up my little finger. And I'm going to exhale as I go down the inside. You pick the pace, but inhaling, you go up, tracing the outside. Now the 4th finger is where I'm at. I'm exhaling as I come down on the inside of the 4th finger. Inhaling up on the middle finger, Exhaling down, just always tracing, sensing the touch, focusing on my breath. Inhale as I come up the index finger now. Exhale as I come down. Inhale up my thumb and exhale down. I might see how my breath is, how I'm doing. If I needed to, I can go over to the other hand, taking the index now, finger of my right hand and start on this side. This is a powerful practice because it's multi-sensory. We're involving seeing as we watch, touch as we feel. We're focusing on our breath. You can watch a 7-minute YouTube video on 5-finger breathing with Dr. Judson Brewer on YouTube at that site, or it might just be easier to search for Reboot Your Brain, Calm Down. I thank you for joining me for this first video in our 12-part series. Next time, we're going to talk specifically about iRest guided meditation and look at the 10 tools that are in that protocol, a little bit about the history, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you so much for joining me today.